Hi everyone! Today I will be reacting to Iwa Kakeru Sport Climbing Girls Anime Episode 1. I love anime and I'm obsessed with climbing, so I'm really interested to see how they portray the world of sport climbing. Today I'm joined by my best bud, Lety, who is also a climber girl and also an avid gamer.
Yeah, that's right. I love climbing and I love playing video games. Those are two of my biggest hobbies, but I have to say that I don't really enjoy anime. So this will be an interesting experience.
If you saw just that picture, would you instantly know that that's Akio?
It doesn't really look like her. I think if I didn't know, I would just say that girl kind of reminds me of Akio because of the ribbon. That's it.
That motion when Akio finishes a climb and she puts her hands up to like thank the crowd. In the anime, it kind of looks a bit showboaty, whereas I don't get that impression in like when I'm actually watching her.
Agreed.
I forgot to mention in the intro that you're also a Akio fangirl.
That's right. Akio is my favorite because she's not young by competitive climbing standards, I guess. She's 31. So many of these like really good climbers are really young, and Akio, even though she's already into her 30s, she's still so good. And she she's still in podiums. Like last year I was watching a bunch of the World Cups and I was always rooting for her just because I'm like, yeah, there's still time for us old timers. There's still a chance.
Oh, we may be close in age to Akio, but not in terms of years of experience.
That's the main reason why I wanted to watch it, because I was like, Akio's gonna be there. But she ended up only being here for like 5 seconds.
So the premise is this first-year high schooler, Kasahara Konomi, is looking for a high school club to join and discovers sport climbing.
I wish my high school had this wall.
Yeah, my high school had one. Oh no, my middle school had one, but it was in the boys' locker room. Just a short little bouldering wall. We had 2 classes where we actually like bouldered and we all went into the boys' locker room for class.
Yeah, this wall looks insane. It must be like 50 feet. And they have the bouldering wall.
Yeah.
And I'm imagining in future episodes they're gonna have like a speed wall, right?
興味があるのか? スポーツクライミングとはこういう人工的に作った壁でボルダリング、リード、スピードの3種目を競う.
Okay, I don't understand why she's wearing this little underwear thing. Who actually wears that climbing?
I know, dude. That was exactly the same thought I had when I first saw this. I was like, she's gonna get so many like rashes. I'm just imagining like wearing a harness over this like bikini like thing. Not a good time. The fan service. It's like 5 minutes in.
Why is she not wearing a sports bra?
Okay, I want to pause right there because if you rewind, her foot is not on the yellow. Her foot is on like the pink thing.
You're right.
Dabbing. She's just dabbing.
Oh my gosh, I need to pause there. It zooms in on her butt area and it's like pulsating.
What the heck? What do you mean pulsating? Oh my god! Wow! Ooh, it was like throbbing. Oh, okay. I also want to point out that she's wearing socks under her shoes.
But I mean, guess
that's rentals.
We'll give her a pass.
This is the most accurate representation of beta. Like, that's actually how I climb too.
Who lets a beginner on their first day lead climb?
I know. Like, did they even go over proper clipping technique? I don't know.
初めは59も登れなかったんですが、落ちるごとに教えていたら、でもあの子が今掴んでるホールド511だよ。
Uh-huh.
Must be hella soft.
You can improve from 5'9" to 5'11" with just a couple pointers in one session.
あいつまたランジを。届いた。
You know, kudos to her for taking a big whipper and not even being scared on
the
her
first day.
time.
I remember when I took my lead climbing class, I had to practice falling, and it took me like 30 seconds of psyching myself up before letting go.
もう一度やらせてください。え？一旦
Yeah, aren't your forearms like tired and sore?
一つ一つの登り方を考えるのがすごく面白くて、ゲームみたいにどんどん壁を攻略したいって。ゲーム？分かってなかったのか。本当にスポーツクライミングをやりたいなら、入部したいなら、私と勝負して勝ってからだ。
Don't they need members? Why are they trying to like gatekeep members out?
だから初心者にはハンデをつける。じゃあ勝負はしたね。準備があるから。勝負だから分かりやすく同じ設定の壁を用意したわ。ルールは簡単。より早く完登した方が勝ち。ただし順はオブザベーションなし。オブザベーション？ルートの下見のことよ。それなしでさらに2分遅れでスタート。血が負けたら
So extreme, girl.
I know, what the hell?
Wow, they even have a fancy cloth pulling device.
踏み替え。初心者なのに筋がいいね。
Sorry.
あんなに白熱して登ってるのを見てたらさ、もう、ナナも登りたい。体が勝手に動いちゃうよ。
Look at their sexy ass climbing uniform with
I
the
don't
sheer
understand.
belly.
Yeah, what's up with that?
ヒールフック。体が正直。あら？このみさんは左のルートに行ったわね。
Have you ever belayed so hard that you start mimicking the climber's movements?
No.
左のルートに行ったのか。もうちょっとできるかと思ったが、その程度だったか。この壁は途中のホールドで分かれ道になっている。左のルートはつかみやすいホールドがいくつもあるように見えるが、途中大きく距離の空いたホールドがある。やっぱりそうだ。この壁は分かれ道になっていて、私のルートの方が登りやすい。でもあそこの岩遠い。レイバック。
I'm amazed she didn't barn door off.
I know.
組み合わせを選択するのは至難の技。本来
Is she campusing there?
Yeah. This girl's a prodigy.
That looked like bad foot technique there. She stepped on it in the middle of her foot. My question is whether you think that competition was fair.
No.
Even though the newbie got an observation period, how does she know what she's even looking for? She hasn't touched those holds or even like seen those moves. So
Yeah.
even if she's allowed to look at the problem before she gets on the wall, I don't think that's useful at all for her. Someone who's day 2 of climbing.
The whole premise of it is so unrealistic.
Even though they finished at the same time, and she got the head start, her arms should be so much more tired.
Yes.
You know, I'd be really embarrassed too if I was that experienced girl.
I know.
クライミングは初めてなのよね。はい。すごく体が柔らかそうだけど、何かしてたの？小さい頃バレエを。
Because ballet like 10 years ago will still help you.
あなたのムーブの選択はとても的確だわ。まるで経験者のよう。なぜかしら？それは多分私は中学の時ゲーマーだったので。ゲーマー？
Gaming.
はい。かなり心強いメンバーだわ。はい、頑張りま。 だけど私まだ全然いつなんですか大会って明日
Wow.
She better not do well. We'll watch episode 2, but she better not do well.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, overall impressions. What did you think?
Well, I don't hate it, but it is a little bit ridiculous right now. I think that's where it stands for me. Just like comparing this girl's first time to my experience climbing for the first time, it's totally different. And from watching like other people go climbing for the first time, like this girl is a prodigy.
I really enjoy watching sport animes, but I like to see some struggle. Like, I like to see that person who can't run a mile at the beginning of the series to being able to run like this marathon or something. But they show like progression, the hard work that you need to put in to get there. So I'm interested to see how this anime is going to develop if it doesn't seem like she has to go through those same kind of struggles that a normal person would. We'll see who our favorite characters will be. So far, I don't have a favorite. I think we need to know some more of their backstories.
Yeah, for sure. And we'll see how the competition is for episode 2.
Thank you so much for watching. If you also watched this episode, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If there's anything else you thought was super ridiculous that we didn't mention, also let us know in the comments below. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. It was really fun to watch and talk about it with you.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was, I had a good time just reminiscing about climbing. Hopefully we can go back to climbing soon.